Welcome to the KEP Knowledge English Podcast. I'm your host, James Rivers, and I'm thrilled to have you join us on this journey of learning and discovery.
And I'm Sophia Wells. Whether you're looking to improve your English skills or dive into insightful discussions on a range of topics, you're in the right place.
Here on KEP, we explore everything from language learning tips to thought provoking conversations that will challenge your perspective and expand your knowledge.
Each episode will bring you fresh insights, practical advice, and a little bit of fun along the way. So grab your headphones and let's get started.
This is KEP Knowledge English Podcast. Let's dive in. Hey everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today's episode hits close to home for all of us. We're talking about our shrinking attention spans, something I'm pretty sure we're all struggling with. Sophia, quick question. Be honest. How long can you realistically stay focused without checking your phone or getting distracted?
Ha! Oh, James, that's embarrassing. Honestly, if you see me go longer than 3 minutes without checking my phone, you better call someone. It might be a medical emergency.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And you're definitely not alone. Just the other day, I did a little informal experiment. Nothing fancy, just curiosity. I handed some friends a simple page of text to read, timed them secretly, and tried to see how long they stayed focused. And guess what happened?
They set a world record for shortest attention span?
Close enough. Most people couldn't even last a single minute without glancing away, tapping their fingers, or reaching for their phones. Seriously, after just 20 seconds, their eyes started wandering. 20 seconds, Sophia? Can you believe that?
Actually, yes. I mean, when was the last time anyone truly focused on something without checking notifications or thinking about what's next? My brain feels like it's always jumping from tab to tab, even when I'm not on my laptop.
Exactly. It feels like we've all developed the attention span of a goldfish. Remember when we used to just sit down and read a book for an hour straight? That was normal. But now, even reading one paragraph uninterrupted feels like a huge accomplishment.
Oh, totally. I bought a book a month ago, determined to read it, and I've barely made it past the introduction. The worst part? I can't even remember what the book is about because my brain keeps wandering to random TikTok videos I saw.
Right? It's like our minds are addicted to jumping around constantly, and it's getting worse every year. I mean, look around any coffee shop. People are toggling between phones, laptops, conversations, and then back again. It's like our brains are just constantly hunting for distractions.
Yeah, you know it's bad when you're watching Netflix and suddenly you realize you've missed half the episode because you've been scrolling Instagram without even realizing it. Double distraction.
Absolutely. And here's the thing, Sophia. It's not just hurting our productivity, it's impacting our relationships, our peace of mind, and our happiness. But the good news? There are real ways to fix it. And that's exactly what we'll explore today.
Awesome! If you're promising I can finally finish a whole chapter of a book, I'm all in.
Deal. So, listeners, stay with us because today we're diving into why we're so distracted, how our brains got so addicted to interruptions, and most importantly, what we can do to reclaim our focus and our lives.
Can't wait. Maybe by the end of this episode, I'll even remember what book I bought.
That would be amazing. All right, let's get started. All right, Sophia, let's dive into why our brains have become so distractible. Reason number one: information overload. Think about it. Every day we're bombarded with endless information. Emails, texts, news alerts, social media, streaming shows. It's relentless.
Totally. My phone notifications are like a bunch of toddlers tugging at my sleeve. Check me, read me, watch me. Honestly, James, it's exhausting.
That's so true. And it's not just exhausting, it's literally training our brains to constantly jump from one thing to another. Picture this: you sit down at your desk, ready to focus. You open your laptop, planning to tackle something important like an email or maybe a spreadsheet. But suddenly you're juggling 10 tabs, each screaming for attention.
Been there. I've got an email half written, a YouTube video paused halfway, two online shopping carts open, plus a random article titled something like Top 10 Ways Cats Secretly Control Humans. And that's on a good day.
Exactly my point. The brain just can't handle that much input. Every tab or app we have open drains a bit more of our mental energy. Before we know it, we've lost track of what we were even supposed to be doing.
Right. It's like my brain gets lost in the endless tabs. And the worst part, even though I'm overwhelmed, I can't stop myself from opening more. It's a vicious cycle.
Yes, and that leads us to our second big culprit: dopamine. You know dopamine, that feel good chemical our brain releases when we do something rewarding?
Oh, dopamine, my best friend and worst enemy. It's basically brain candy, right?
Bingo! Brain candy. Every notification, like, comment, or text gives us a quick dopamine hit. It feels rewarding, so we want more. Our brains literally become addicted to these small hits, craving more distractions.
Oh no, James, are you telling me I'm officially addicted to my phone?
Afraid so, Sophia. We all are. Here's how it plays out: you're working, maybe making decent progress, but then your phone buzzes. Instantly, your brain says, hey, that might be something fun. So you stop what you're doing to check it, even though it's probably nothing important.
Yep, usually just another spam email or yet another notification about someone's lunch post. But my brain insists it's urgent every time.
That's dopamine at work. Every time you check your phone, you're reinforcing that behavior, and soon it becomes automatic. You start checking your phone every couple of minutes without even realizing it.
Wow, so we're not just distracted, we're trained to be distracted. It's kind of scary, isn't it?
Correct! It's why we have to actively break this cycle. But don't worry, we're not doomed. Coming up next, we're diving into practical solutions that can help you break free from these distractions.
Oh, thank goodness, because honestly, James, my brain could definitely use a dopamine detox.
Perfect. Let's jump right into that next. Okay, Sophia. Now that we've diagnosed our attention problem, let's talk solutions. First up is something I like to call the magic rule of three.
Oh, magic! You've officially got my attention. Well, at least for the next 20 seconds. What's this magical rule?
Glad to hear it. It's pretty simple. You limit yourself to a maximum of 3 open apps or tabs at one time. No exceptions. If you need a new one, you must close an old one first.
Wow, only three? But how will I survive without 20 tabs open in my daily chaos?
That's exactly it, Sophia. The chaos is the problem. Imagine if your brain had to juggle only 3 things instead of 20. It reduces mental clutter dramatically and instantly improves focus.
Okay, okay. Sounds good in theory, but realistically, how do I even start? Like, do I just close everything right now? Cold turkey?
Great question. You don't have to do it all at once. Start slow. Set a goal to stick to the rule of three for just 10 or 20 minutes. Tomorrow, make it 30 minutes. Keep adding a little more time each day. It becomes easier, trust me.
All right, I'm skeptical, but I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll finally force me to close that tab about 10 weird animal facts. Did you know otters hold hands while sleeping?
See, you're already distracted again. Okay, let's get practical. Grab a sticky note and write Rule of Three on it. Stick it right on your laptop or desk. Make it a visible reminder.
Okay, so visual reminders, love it. I'm putting one up right now. Actually, make it two because my distracted brain needs extra help.
Perfect. And once you've got that down, here's step two, a simple dopamine detox. Basically, you're training your brain to resist distractions by gradually increasing the time you spend away from your phone.
Wait, so you're saying I should hide my phone? Isn't that like punishment?
Think of it as training wheels for your brain. Start small. Put your phone away for 2 minutes today. Use a timer. Distract yourself by doing something simple, like taking a quick walk around the room or stretching.
All right, that actually sounds doable. So just to clarify, each day add 1 extra minute away from my phone until I'm not craving it every 2 seconds?
It sounds dramatic, but you'll be amazed at how quickly your brain adapts. Add another minute each day. Within a month, you'll have reclaimed half an hour of distraction free life every day.
The mysterious unread book. Sounds intriguing. Fine, I'm officially on board. It's time my brain and I took a break from dopamine's endless temptations.
Spot on. Before you know it, you'll naturally start using that extra time for something valuable. Maybe reading that neglected book of yours?
Excited to hear more. Let's keep this momentum going.
That's the spirit. Next, let's talk about how these little changes can actually transform your daily life and even relationships. You know, Sophia, this isn't just about becoming more productive at work. Distractions affect our real world relationships too, sometimes even more than we realize.
Oh, absolutely. Just last weekend, I went out to dinner with friends, and halfway through, I realized every single person, including me, was staring at their phones. We were literally ignoring each other while sitting at the same table.
Exactly right. I had a similar experience recently at a cafe. There was a family, mom, dad, two kids, all together but totally disconnected. The mom looked genuinely upset, but guess what? Nobody noticed because they were all busy scrolling through their phones.
Ooh, that's really tough to hear, but I believe it. Honestly, James, how often do we miss these emotional cues from people we care about because our faces are glued to screens?
Way too often. The saddest part is that it's completely avoidable. We think we're multitasking and being efficient, but we're just missing out on what's happening right in front of us.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like we're trading meaningful human connections for a constant stream of notifications about things we don't even really care about.
You're right. And this isn't just about feeling guilty or ashamed. It's about becoming aware and making small changes. These habits of distraction don't just cost productivity, they cost happiness, joy, and genuine human connection.
Totally agree, but hey, let's flip it. Imagine how much better things could be if we really practiced the techniques we talked about today. Just thinking about actually having real conversations without constant interruptions makes me excited.
Yes, that's exactly what we want for all of you listening right now. Imagine being truly present during dinner with your family, or hanging out with friends and actually connecting without feeling the need to scroll.
Honestly, it sounds amazing. And the best part, it's achievable. The simple steps we discussed today, limiting open tabs, gradually detoxing from your phone, are totally doable.
That's right, Sophia. Let's recap for our listeners real quick. 1. Practice the magic rule of 3. Limit distractions by having no more than 3 apps or tabs open at once. 2. Gradually build your dopamine resistance by distancing yourself from your phone, increasing the time a bit each day.
And three, remember the real world impact. Less distraction means more quality time with people you love and doing things that genuinely matter.
Beautifully summarized, Sophia. Folks, if there's one thing you take away today, let it be this. Small daily changes can have huge impacts on your life and your relationships.
So true. Your future self and your friends and family will definitely thank you for giving them your full, undistracted attention.
Absolutely. Let's all commit to reclaiming our focus, one small step at a time.
I'm in. Who's with us? Let's do this.
Thanks so much for tuning in today, everyone. Until next time, stay focused and keep living your best distraction free life.
Bye, everyone. See you next episode.